You've been following the same financial playbook your entire life, and it's quietly sabotaging your future. Not through one catastrophic mistake, but through a series of small daily habits that feel normal. You work hard, you try to save, but somehow the money just disappears. And the worst part is you blame yourself, thinking you just need to work harder, earn more, or deprive yourself further. I'm here to tell you that's the first myth we need to shatter. The real problem isn't your income. It's your financial operating system. Today, we're not just going to talk about trimming a coffee budget. We're going to rewire your money psychology, expose the 11 invisible scripts running in the background, and give you a concrete numerical blueprint to build real wealth from where you stand right now. Let's start with a story you might recognize. Imagine two friends, Alex and Sam. They earn the same salary, let's say $50,000 a year. Alex lives for the weekend. Paycheck hits, and there's a rush to reward the grind. A new gadget here, premium subscriptions piling up, dining out because they deserve it. It's not extravagant, it's just a lifestyle. Sam, on the other hand, pays themselves first. Before any lifestyle spending, they automatically move a portion of that paycheck into a separate account. It's a non-negotiable. This is habit number 1, spending first, saving last. It's the foundational error that makes everything else impossible. You're treating savings as an optional leftover, and there are never any leftovers. Flip the script. Pay yourself first, even if it's just 1%. The psychological trap here is instant gratification versus delayed growth. Our brains are wired to prioritize the immediate reward, the dopamine hit of a purchase, over the abstract, distant benefit of a future savings account. We tell ourselves we'll save next month when things are easier, but next month never comes. This leads directly into habit number 2, the budget blind spot. You think you know where your money goes, but you're guessing. You haven't tracked a single dollar for the last 30 days. Without that data, you're flying financially blind. Knowledge is your first form of capital. Let's make this real with numbers. Assume both Alex and Sam are 25. Alex, spending first, manages to save a sporadic $50 a month, if that. Sam, paying themselves first, commits to a modest 5% of their income. That's about $208 per month. Now here's where habit number 3 cripples millions. The fear of small beginnings. What's the point of $208, you might think? That won't build real wealth. This impatience is a wealth killer. Because Sam understands the eighth wonder of the world, something Alex dismisses as boring or slow: compound interest. Small seeds grow into mighty trees. Let's fast forward. If Sam invests that $208 monthly into a broad, low-cost index fund, a simple S&P 500 ETF like VOO or SPY with a conservative average annual return of 7%, the math gets shocking. In 10 years, that's not $24,960 saved. It's over $36,000. In 20 years, it balloons to nearly $114,000. In 40 years, by age 65, that consistent $208 a month becomes over $525,000, from 5% of a modest salary. Alex's sporadic saving might accumulate a fraction of that. The difference isn't intelligence or luck. It's a system. Consistency beats magnitude every single time, but systems fail because of psychology. This brings us to habit number 4, emotional spending as therapy. Bad day? Treat yourself. Celebration? Treat yourself. Bored? Treat yourself. Money becomes a mood regulator, a quick fix for emotional voids. Every unplanned purchase driven by emotion is a withdrawal from your future financial peace. Habit number 5 is its twin, lifestyle inflation on autopilot. You get a $5,000 raise and immediately your lifestyle expands to absorb it. A nicer apartment, a car upgrade, a more expensive gym. Your savings rate stays at 0, even as your income grows. You've moved the finish line without ever starting the race. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Now, let's talk about the silent wealth destroyer. Habit number 6, the high-interest debt trap. You carry a credit card balance at 24% APR. You make the minimum payment thinking you're being responsible. But here's the brutal math. A $5,000 credit card balance at 24% interest, with a minimum payment of 2%. $100 initially will take you over 30 years to pay off and cost you more than $12,000 in interest alone. You are paying for that past spending 3 times over. This debt isn't a tool, it's an emergency. And it directly conflicts with habit number 7, no emergency buffer. Without a cash cushion, every unexpected car repair or medical bill forces you deeper into that high-interest trap, creating a vicious cycle of financial stress. Break the cycle with a single $1,000 starter fund. This is where we need a tangible, actionable shift. It's not about austerity, it's about intentionality. Begin with a 48-hour spending freeze. For the next 2 days, spend money only on absolute essentials. This isn't to save hundreds, it's to create a moment of awareness to disrupt the autopilot spending cycle. Then, commit to a 30-day money tracking mission. Use a simple app or a notepad. Don't judge, just observe. You are collecting data on your financial self. This data is power. You can't manage what you don't measure. Now, let's build your blueprint. Simultaneously, open a separate savings account and label it Buffer. Your first target, $1,000. Sell something you don't use, redirect 1 month's treat budget, do a side gig for a weekend. Get this foundation. This buffer is your financial circuit breaker. It stops life's small surprises from triggering high-interest debt. Once that's in place, you attack that debt with habit number 8 in your crosshairs, making only minimum payments. You must use a targeted strategy. The avalanche method saves you the most money. List all your debts from smallest to largest balance. Focus every extra dollar on the smallest balance while making minimums on the rest. The psychological win of paying off that first debt completely is rocket fuel for your motivation. Or use the avalanche method. Target the debt with the highest interest rate first. This is mathematically optimal. Let's use numbers. You have a $1,000 credit card at 24%, a $3,000 personal loan at 10%, and a $20,000 student loan at 5%. The minimum payments keep you treading water. If you find an extra $200 per month and apply it to the high-interest credit card using the avalanche method, you'll save thousands in interest and be debt-free years faster. The debt is a symptom. The habit was the cause. Your money must work for you, not against you. With the debt spiral breaking, we confront habit number 9, ignoring your earning potential. You've been focused solely on cutting expenses, which has a hard limit. You can only cut to 0. But your ability to increase your income is theoretically limitless. Investing in a new skill, negotiating a raise, or starting a micro-side hustle doesn't just add dollars, it multiplies your financial options. This isn't about hustling 24/7, it's about allocating 5% of your time to strategically increase your top-line revenue. That new income stream becomes the fuel for your wealth engine, not more lifestyle inflation. You are your most valuable asset. Invest accordingly. This leads to the most passive wealth builder of all. And habit number 10 is failing to use it, never starting to invest. The fear is real. The market is confusing. It feels like gambling. You're afraid of loss. So you keep your future in a savings account earning 0.1%, where inflation quietly eats 2 to 3% of its value every single year. This is the comfort zone of financial self-sabotage. Let's visualize inflation. If you hide $10,000 under your mattress, in 20 years, at just 2.5% inflation, its real purchasing power will be worth only about $6,000. Your money isn't safe, it's decaying. Investing is not speculation, it's ownership. Start with the simplest gateway, a low-cost, broad market ETF. Think of it like buying a tiny slice of the entire economy, not betting on a single company. Every month, you buy another slice, regardless of whether the market is up or down. A strategy called dollar cost averaging. This automates the process and removes emotion. Back to our friend Sam. That $208 monthly investment wasn't a complex stock picking scheme. It was a single automated transfer into a fund like VTI, which holds thousands of companies. Time and consistency did the heavy lifting. Alex, meanwhile, fell for habit 11, chasing shortcuts and get-rich-quick schemes. The allure of crypto moonshots, meme stocks, or following online gurus promises a way around the discipline. It's the siren song that shipwrecks financial futures. It feeds on the same impatience that dismisses compound interest. The boring middle is where fortunes are built. Now, synthesize this into your personal blueprint. First, implement the 48-hour freeze and 30-day tracking mission. Second, build your $1,000 emergency buffer in a separate account. This is your peace of mind fund. Third, choose your debt demolition strategy, the snowball for psychological wins or the avalanche for mathematical efficiency. Attack it with your extra income. Fourth, automate your pay yourself first percentage. Start with 1% if you must, but start today. Set up an automatic transfer to your investment account the day after payday. Fifth, increase your top-line value. Identify one skill you can develop this quarter that could increase your income by 5%. Mastery is the accumulation of daily disciplines. You now see the entire map. It's not about deprivation, it's about direction. It's about replacing habits of scarcity with habits of growth. The 11 habits were a chain. This blueprint is the key. You have the psychological insight to understand why you've stayed stuck and the numerical proof that a different path works. This is how you turn your income into independence. This is how you build a future where your money works as hard for you as you've always worked for it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single intentional step. Your financial freedom is built one intentional habit at a time. The single best financial decision you can make right now? Invest in your financial education. Hit subscribe to get our next breakdown and turn on notifications so you don't miss out, because the system only works if you apply it consistently. I'll see you in the next one.